It's a pitch where you can play that kind of shot. Play the length and work it against the line. Such a true pitch, usually is here at Sharjah.
Look at it here now. Well, certainly from our vantage point, I think that will be missing by a fair bit, yeah. And rightly so, seeing the replay.
Pakistan generally have been very good as a wicket-taking side. They've always had the firepower, but when you ask them to bowl dots and show a bit of discipline, they cannot be that great in that department all the time. So here's a challenge for them. This is not a wicket-taking pitch. Here you've got to be a little bit more reserved and show discipline. And I think so far they've not done a bad job at all.
Would it be fair to say that what we would have seen towards the back end of the West Indian bowling performance, that a lot of change-ups would be of great use, and we'd have seen a few from. Let's have a look here now. I see that little group in. That's not bad. You know, it's like come and get me. He's saying from the graph that we would see there.
Yeah, a lot of dots, but he's certainly bowled a wider line. Yeah, you associate smartness with him. He sums up the situation well. He's good at reading the game, reading a particular batsman and adjust. He doesn't have a set plan. He can always have a B plan, plan B, plan C. See the pitch and develop a theme accordingly.
The good ones, Ramesh, is always they can always do that, make that adjustment. And certainly we have seen that with this guy. Look at this delivery. That one had pace and it did leave the bat as well. Very good delivery. Still 18 for none.
Pakistan slightly ahead, 25 for 1 after 6. The first 10 overs were good for Pakistan. They got 60. But at this stage, West Indies would take this. No wickets down. I think that's been the critical part of this performance so far. They've not lost a wicket.
The things they were thinking about now, just the tender loving care that they're taking with Imad himself, does suggest that we'd like to take this match as deep as possible, knowing that in the middle of the order we have some of the best hitters in world cricket, and the start is going to be crucial for these individuals to come in and at some point be able to get the job done with some of that magnificent hitting that we have seen over the years from the West Indies. But this partnership is very, very crucial, and I guess this is why maybe a Craig Brathwaite would have been given an opportunity to come here to try and just add some stability to the batting, and it's not a bad job so far from these two.
Yeah, when you've got a Charles as an opener who likes to hit the ball hard, I think at the other end you've got to be a little bit more careful. Well, that's well, it turned out to be a good shot in the end. There were R's and O's from the bowler because he went across the line once again. That's been his downfall in the T20 series, hitting the ball square instead of hitting it straight. Just missing the field at square leg.
Let's have a look at the replay here. Yeah, that looks like a wicket and wicket, and there wasn't any second line of defense. And I guess we'd have seen that before, that sort of a shot, but in the result, you look at that, wow. He would have been happy to have made contact with that, because if he missed, I think that would have been the end.
That's a lot better. He'll pick up a run of the last ball, and after 7 overs, West Indies 25 without a wicket.
Is just one. Similar stage, Pakistan had already gone to 35 for one, but it's about setting a foundation. Craig Brathwaite, his first one-day international. 5 off 24. Curious to see how he goes. We already explained why he's in the squad. And very smart cricketer. Very smart batsman. Always adding something to his game every year you see him. Can he rotate strike? That's the thing. Can he rotate the strike while Charles is going? And if he gets deep into an innings, can he then accelerate a touch? Oh, there we go. Sir Vivian Richards and royalty. Royalty meets royalty.
Mr. Abu Khater, they're all buddies. They used to come and play cricket in the days when Mr. Abu Khater was a lot younger, and he, of course, built this stadium, pioneer of this of cricket in Sharjah. Mohammad Amir coming around the wicket. Just a change of angle. What West Indies needs to do from here is don't lose wicket. Make sure you just keep pushing those singles. Don't really have to go for big strokes. It's not a huge target, 287. It's the matter of having wickets in hand and then pushing on. Could be out. I think he nicked it. That's a big wicket. Change of angle, work for Amir.
Excellent thinking fast bowler. Feet go nowhere. That really is how Charles plays. He's not an architect in terms of footwork. And undone around fourth stump. Legal delivery, no problems with that. He's a skillful competitor, Mohammad Amir. Yeah, feet don't go anywhere. Fourth stump, fifth stump. They've had success against Charles in 50-over cricket around that line in the past. Goes for 20, it's 27 for 1. Darren Bravo, one of the senior batsmen on whom so much depends here, along with Marlon Samuels in that middle order. Trying to really cement his name as one of the the wonderful players. 2 slips in place. On target straight away. Now, talk me through that change of angle, Waka. What it worked. What exactly was the theory apart from just changing the angle?
Look, what I think Amir was trying to do is from over the wicket, and when he was bowling, he wasn't really getting any swing back into the right-hander. Change of angle when he saw a couple of times that Charles' feet were not going anywhere. So this is a perfect delivery. Just bowl him outside the off stump, let him throw the hands at ball. There was a slip there. There was every chance of ball nicking because of the feet not going toward the ball. As an opener, you need to move those feet to cover that off stump. End of the over, 27 for 1.
Johnson Charles went in the last over. Hassan Ali into the attack, replacing Imad Wasim. I think he was a leading wicket taker in the ODIs for Pakistan in England on the last tour, but he was expensive, going at nearly 6 and over. At 4th for 60 in one game.
Just want to go back to that last wicket. Mohammad Amir's intelligence, I just want to talk a little bit more about it. Just going round the wicket and bowling in the area where Charles was struggling. As an opener, if you have an issue with the footwork, this is where he struggled, going over the wicket, and this is what happened. He struggled in the ball before that. Feet again not going toward the ball, just the hands and the bat just gone. And what happens is, if the ball sort of nibbles around or nips around a little bit, you can get bowled also. Either side of the bat, you can actually miss the ball and you can get out. Look at that, the feet are not going. You can see off stump, you can see middle stump, both stumps you can see. That means you're not going toward the ball, you're just throwing your hands and throwing your sort of bat. This angle will probably tell you better. The balance wasn't there. The foot should have gone a bit further outside the off stump to cover that line of the stumps. Yes, on a very flat pitch, run out chance. Oh, all over the place, the throw.
Yeah, this sort of thing, I remember, I think it was Mohammed Irfan when they came to the West Indies a few years ago in Pakistan's last tour, getting Charles out a couple of times around that 4th, 5th line. It's one of the issues that Johnson Charles has in first-class cricket. You get a lot of balls in that corridor, and it's a weakness that is examined because of the lack or the inefficiency of the footwork to get and cover the off stump. So still a learning curve for him in many ways. That's the way he plays at the moment. And he has that tendency that we've known for a while where he favours the onside, and we talked about Shahil in the T20s, who played well through the offside today as the West Indies adjusted their plan of bowling to him. I thought Shahil did a good job in adjusting to what was served up to him. Should be a couple of runs. Oh, just one, just one. 29 for 1.
9 overs gone, 29 for 1. Wahab Riaz is given the ball from the Sharjah club end, which is a far end. 240 deliveries to get 258. I don't think West Indies should be too much worried about the run rate at the moment. All they need to make sure that they don't lose wickets. Wahab is being brought in. He's definitely under pressure, Wahab, because the last time he played against England in England, he had a very poor outing. He would like to make it better. And of course, this sort of pitch really suits him. He'll probably look to bowl that back of a length and then probably wait for the ball to get a little older and reverse the ball and get some wickets with the older ball. But now I think he's got to be very tight on that off stump.
Yeah, by saying under pressure, I think he went for 110 in that record-breaking game against England, where England scored over 444. Jos Buttler got a big 100. Second most expensive spell in ODI history. Wonder if some of our more astute statisticians out there on their couches can guess who the most expensive is, Waka. Nick Lewis, the Australian.
Was that a 50-over game?
Yeah, remember Johannesburg, 4-3-4, Australia, South Africa.
All right. Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, he's got to put it right this time, Wahab. He's no doubt a match winner on a given day when he gets it right. But he's been having this issue of running on in the danger area. And I'm not sure if that is playing in his mind. That's why he's just a little bit all over the place at times. But since the World Cup, he had a terrible time. He's picked up 18 wickets in 18 games. But look at the average. He's given away so many runs. He's leaked so many runs in the middle of the game. So he's got to get it right. He's been around the circuit for a while now. Pakistani captain expect him to lead the pack, be the senior bowler, try to teach these young fast bowlers. Can't afford Wahab to be off color today.
Good over to start with, just one off it, 10 overs completed, 30 for 1. Second power play in effect. Might have pitched outside leg.
Yeah, outside the line. I don't think he got. I think he got a little bit of inside edge on it too, but definitely pitched outside the line of the stumps. With Hassan's action, I feel that when he bowls to the left-hander, there's every chance that when the LBW appeal comes up, it'll be just outside the off stump, also outside the leg stump, because he doesn't swing the ball back into the left-hander. That again, that one pitched outside the leg stump. He looks to angle it away from the left-hander. Couple of more runs.
It's getting support from his captain right now, because you're allowed in the second power play 4 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. They've only elected to push 3 back so far, keeping that extra fielder up in the ring to create pressure. They need to rotate strike here. Partnership is 5 from 16, 6 from 17 now. Be under the microscope, Azhar Ali. How he manipulates the field, how he just runs things out there, how the team follow his lead. If not in his batting, that doesn't seem to have fallen away average-wise, although he got a first baller today. Lost 15 of 25 matches, only won 9. So it's never a great feeling to be in this position. And he knows that he's under scrutiny.
I like the way he's operating right now, Azhar Ali. He's keeping another man inside the circle, inviting the batsmen to sort of go after the bowlers. What he's looking to do is looking to stretch that run rate, the required run rate. It's 6.63 at the moment, but he would like that to sort of rise up.
.34 for 1. Sweeper going back for Wahab. As we said, this is new territory for Craig Brathwaite. He made his name, and he's only young, making his way in the longest format. Mentioned earlier that he had a good Nagico tournament, limited overs tournament, 50 over list day, where he averaged, I think, about 70 with the bat. Second to Darren Bravo in terms of runs scored. But this is a step up, and he's in his first game, so can he tick things over? Can he get an acceptable rate of scoring?
Yeah, he's faced 33 deliveries for his 8 runs. So it's not very good at the moment. But they can afford it. They have got wickets in hand, and they've got a big hitters. As long as they keep that run rate within sort of range, they don't let the run rate go out of their reach, I don't think they should worry too much.
Oh, nice. Gets a boundary. His first boundary.
Yeah, very nice hit. It was just a little bit outside the off stump. Pitched up delivery. Gone after it. Very good strike. Good shift of the weight into the ball and pick the gap very, very beautifully. Beautiful stroke.
One of the things I like about Craig Brathwaite, and he made his test debut against Pakistan in 2011 in the Eastern Caribbean. I think it was St. Kitts. That's going back 5 years, but he's such a thoughtful young man and able to assess his game and try to make changes. He's got limitations, so therein lies a challenge for him. So it's interesting to see how he goes. He needs a run for the moment. He's timing the ball nicely. Some of them have gone straight to fielders.
When we talk about Wahab Riaz, we talk about hot and cold. And Wahab Riaz in the World Cup 2015, that's his, those yellow deliveries. That's where his release point was. Against England, it was well below that. I'm not sure if it's because he was running on the pitch and he had to sort of ball from the wide of the crease. But he has got that issues. End of the over. It's 41 for 1.
Hassan Ali. He's been on target here quite nicely to start. One of the things that is happening, a lot of important cricket coming up for the West Indies outside of this tour as well. It's something I'm keeping my eye on because I think it's a very interesting period for me. There's some good names in a West Indies A team that are going to Sri Lanka in October, November. You talk about fast bowlers and stuff. Who's coming through? Well, you've got some interesting names. Ransford Beaton. He's been around for a while. Got him! Got him outside edge. It's been an excellent start from Hassan Ali.
Wonderful delivery. Just a short of a length. Maybe seamed a little bit, but not much. Played with the angle bat, trying to run it down to third man. And edged it straight to Sarfraz. Beautifully taken. Second wicket gone. Brathwaite gone for 14. Is 41 for 2.
Marlon Samuels, experienced campaigner, has had a good one-day record in the last couple of years, averaging in the high 40s. Sent Asad or scorer ticking through his files.
It's an ideal situation for Marlon Samuel. Time in his hand. He's got 10 hundreds before that. West Indies would like him to play a very similar inning, get 100 here and win West Indies a game. Good length once again, and a brilliantly fielded Mohammad Rizwan backward point.